Hi everybody and welcome to the Groomsman channel. This is Scott from the Groomsman, and today I got a little bit of a special shave for you. One thing I'm trying to do, trying to shorten the length of videos. The reason for that? Most people's attention spans are about as long as mine. If I make it more than a minute into a video, I think I'm doing good. So the very first thing that I crossed my mind as I received my razors back was, what am I going to do for a shave? So one thing I like to watch is comparison videos. Okay, so the comparison video I'm about to show you or about to embark upon, it's personal to me, but it's also hard to achieve, so to speak. So what is that supposed to mean? So I started collecting in September of 2020. It all started. My dad had been in a wheelchair for almost 2 years, up until about 2 months ago. So he's out of his wheelchair. Praise be to whoever. So the thing about it is, he's out of his wheelchair. Well, during that time, me and my wife were tasked with cleaning out a sauna. All right. That sauna had my dad's original slim. That's a 1962 second quarter slim adjustable. I've since had that thing rhodium plated. And while I was waiting to get it back from Razor Emporium or Matt Pisarcik art there, it dawned on me. It's like, man, I use a DE razor, have used a DE razor for a long time. And at some point, I think I need to embark upon collecting them because they are cool. They are unique, right? So I'm not saying my collection is done. It's far from done. I'm still 3 razors shy of having every model, at least from the US, from 1930 up to when they quit making them. The last 3 I have to get, of course, are the Regent Tech, a bottom dial, and a Red Dot Fat Boy. So I'm working on it, all right? So I have 2 razors here today. This razor is one that I have recently acquired. This is a 1949 Gillette Executive. I do have the original case with this. And the reason I'm comparing this is because this razor is very odd. It shaves somewhat like a president, but it is also closely related to its cousins across the pond, the flat bottom or patent 430030 second gen British Aristocrats. And if you look, patterns are similar. They have one hell of a shine to them. They're both rhodium plated. So without further ado, we're going to be using some ESP from Phoenix Artisans. I just got this today. And I've been smelling this and smelling it, trying to get what I smell out of this. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know if this was meant to be a clone of Old Spice or Brute, but to me, I get very much of the old-time Old Spice scent profile out of this, which makes it nice. And I'll be combining that with the Splash today. I'm all lathered up, but I'm also going to be using some Perma-Sharp blades. Out here, these are the old Paul Silvers, which I just acquired some new old stock Paul Silvers. But I'm not going to be using them in a head-to-head comparison video. Those are going to be in I'm going to use them till they die because I like them videos. So go ahead. I'm going to be shaving my left side of the face with the Executive. And this is a 22, a number 22 British Aristocrat. I was going through my Aristocrats earlier because I have like 11 of them now from Britain. And it turns out the number 15 I have is actually the Australian version, number 15. It is not the, it's still made in the UK, but it's the Australian version. So go ahead and get my face wetted up here. Get my razors warmed up. Alright. And then go ahead and get some lather on. I already got the leather built, don't worry. Not going to bore you with all that. So I'm using my Body Works brush here. I take that back. My Wild West brush works. That was given to me by my friend Michelle. Alright, the razors are warmed up. I'm going to work this in real good and make sure that we get worked in here real good because we want to ensure good lift. I have about 3 days growth. We're dealing with a death in the family. The matriarch of my wife's family passed away on last, Saturday morning? Yeah, Saturday morning. Luckily in her sleep, so, no one was suffering, but, so we dealt with that. So, we're going to see how we go here. And so the executive here, it's very nice. It's very smooth shape. It has a little bit of blade feel. And that's where like the president that I somewhat compare this to, it's not quite. Because a president, when you're using it, president and a diplomat, they're so like mild that there feels like there's no blade feel to them at all. And as you can see here, 3 days grow, and it is just powering through it like nothing, alright? So the question is, what side will be smoother? Because what I compare this executive to, so it's really hard. I say it's a president or diplomat crossed with, if you were to cross it with a British aristocrat. So, yeah, it's really strange. I love it. It's one of my favorite, if not favorite, vintage razor. All right. And I now have a collection of 263 razors, vintage and modern. I don't have a ton of modern, so probably 95% of my collection is vintage. All right. So. 22 Aristocrat here. I'm making absolute fine work in my face here. So now the question is going to be, which side is smoother, right? So in the hands, they feel about the same weight. They're textured the same. I don't feel one is heavier than the other. The plating on the executive is a little bit better than the number. Well, it's a lot better than the 22. That thing's dang near mint condition. Gonna get my face wetted up for lather number 2 and then go down there. So, with the death in the family and everything, it's, stuff's a little more complicated. So the wife is dealing with that with her family, and I'm dealing with our 6-year-old. So, we still got school and stuff. Life needs to go on, and, to be honest with you, my 6-year-old's taking it like a champ. I didn't know how it was going to go. Because we were kind of expecting this. Christmas was a rough go. So it was kind of not a matter of if, but a matter of when, so to speak. And, being like any young person, they don't fully grasp, I think, what's going on yet. Or she doesn't, so. Though, she might, because even though she's 6, we've lost a cat since she's been around. We have lost a couple fish, and she's old enough to know them. Because, one thing that they say about your kids is not to, kind of be upfront with them. We dealt with a child psychologist last year. Because unfortunately there was a accident at the school. Literally right up after we picked up our daughter. A kid was hit we're crossing the street, and there was a memorial for the kid right in front of my daughter's elementary school last year, or preschool. So, they were kind of be up front with your kid and stuff. So, anyway, this is an MLK Day shave. And I got a couple bumps on my face. It looks like I hacked off by accident, but nothing too serious. Alright. The 22 has a little bit more blade feel than the Executive. And what they say about blade feel is the more blade feel you have, hopefully it translates to more efficiency, closer shave, and so on and so forth. And in some cases it's true, not in all cases. So, got it cleaned up here. And see what the afterthoughts were. Which side is smoother, alright? Hold on, I gotta put this splash on. I ain't ever used this one, so I don't know how we're gonna go. Or some of you guys masochists and hoping to see me wince in pain. Ooh, ugh, that's got burn. Whew, that's got some alcohol in it. Holy. Can't believe there's not an ingredients list on this damn thing. Well, evidently I'll have to go look. There's alcohol in it, I'll tell you that. Woo-hoo. So which side is smoother? So that's the thing. Executive is a little bit smoother, less blade exposure, less blade feel. But it has a lot more blade feel than that of a President, or so on and so forth. So, the 22 and the Executive got me about the same shave. So, which one is the clear winner? I don't know. Which one's more beautiful? Again, I don't know. This is how I got them backwards. Here's the 15, or here's the Executive, and here's the number 22. They're both great razors. If you ever have a chance to add them to your collection or even borrow one or use one, I highly recommend it. I have recently updated my razors here in my bathroom that my wife redid for me. Let me pause the video and show you real quick. So I'm over here standing in front of them. So let me turn the camera around here so you can see them. So here you can see, yeah, that's a Pearl Flexi over there, but I have all my Aristocrats here for my British Aristocrats along with my Americans, because here is a 36 here and a 34 there. Oh wait, no, this is the number 19. This is the 34 and this is the 36 here. And then you can see there's my toggle, my Executive. Here I have my Senator along with my number 66. And then here's a number 58. There's a Merkur slant back there. Not sure which one that is. I'd have to look. And then down here you can see I have my Ronson, my 56 Aristocrat Deluxe. I have my Rex Ambassador, which is kind of unique. It's a two-tone long handle one. From what I understand, it's the only one like that. So, what you all think? Thank you for joining me today on the Groomsman channel, and remember to stay classy, and it's all in the name of science.